See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage, not this is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop. I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
TOTB is back. Season 3. Welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
I thought y'all wasn't gonna see these faces no more, man. But yep, we are back in the building, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to official season 3 of TOTB is in the building, man. Took a little time off, man, but you know you can't get rid of us that fast, man. Be sure you tune in, like, subscribe, share every episode. Go check out the first season, check out the second season. You can find us at TOTB on Instagram, YouTube, NDTV Network, all that stuff, man, at TOTB The Dopest on Instagram and on Facebook, man. Be sure you like, subscribe. I'm telling you, share these episodes, man. We got a lot of good stuff to come up, man. Of course, you see who we got in the building, man. We got the thinkers, man. So let's introduce them to the panel. This is your first time tuning into the show. We are the man of TOTB, man. My man right across from me is B Scholar, man. Where they find you at, bro?
Black_IG.
Right, it is.
Season 3.
You know, we back for season 3.
Yes, sir.
Moolah Man is right next to me.
What's
Say
up,
what's
what's
up to
up?
him, man.
Hey, you can find me at Moolah Monster Collections on Instagram, moolahmonster.com.
There it is. And of course, next to him, the holy man himself. Say what's up, man. Where can they find you?
And what up, great people? Check me out at Holy Grind on Instagram or HolyGrind_H Grinds, the artist, on Facebook.
There it is. And of course, I'm Reggie moving forward. You can find me at the NASSOCIETY or simply Reggie moving forward on Facebook. And we are
Thinking Outside the Box.
Back for season 3, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, man, we about to get right into it, man. We got a lot to talk about. A lot has transpired over the last month of some change. I don't even know where to start, man. But if this is your first time tuning into the show, what we do to kick off the show, we let Holy Grind tell you guys, inform you guys about what we talking about for this particular show. So Grind, my brother, please do the honors. What are we talking about today, man?
So today we're gonna dab into y'all intellect. You know, I was a question. It was a question raised between me and some individuals, and we was just discussing some things as far as what is success.
Right.
So today, the topic of today would be, what is the measure of success? What is the measure of success? You could take that as something directly or indirectly. Mm-hmm. Of course, we're going to address it from all angles because that's what we do, you know. And the thing about it is, we live in a society where you have people who literally will base what success is based off of what somebody else has.
Right.
You know, like as far as my stance, it's always going to be somebody with more money than you.
Yep.
Always gonna be, you know what I'm saying, somebody with a bigger house than you, or maybe somebody with a faster car or more cars than you. Mm-hmm. You know, but does that mean that they're successful? And that's the question that I raise, because you got a lot of people who that's what they base success off of. They're base it off of finances, or they're base it off of materialistic things, or what somebody else has, because they really envy them, or they envy what they have, or the glory that they get from the things that they have from this world. You know?
Interesting. So just to catch you guys up, welcome back to season 3 of TOTB is back in full effect. We are talking about, and we're going to talk about a lot of things on this show, man, but we want to ask, what is the measure of success? Like, what is the determining factor for you to be successful? Is it money? Is it clout? Is it women? Is it
education?
That's good.
You know, is it notoriety? You know, is it looks? Everybody know that I look good. So, you know, I know that. Yeah, well, anyway. But no, we want to ask you guys, man, what is the measure of success? It can mean, it has a lot of different faces. Moolah, give me something that you can deem as, that brother's successful.
Oh, shit. Let me see. well, I can look at, you know, certain people, but I really look at somebody like everybody know, right? So I look at Kanye West, right? I feel that, you know, he's successful. He's a success story to me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's not about shoes or anything like that. It's about he was determined to be successful.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It take work. It ain't just overnight. You know what I'm saying? And whatever like as an individual, whatever you think is successful to you, that's cool. Another person might don't think that, but as long as you think that, you know what I'm saying, I think you can get over the hill. You feel me?
So wait a minute. So based off of what you said about Kanye, you believe his success is based off of his work ethics. His work ethics.
Part of
to
it.
get where he at.
I think part of it, you know, because he was like, you have to like speak it into existence, and when you do that, it's like that's your trophy. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot that goes into it, and working hard and that work ethic is important.
Okay.
You know.
So did you think he became successful, or because? I
got to follow up too.
Go ahead.
Yep. And I just want to, and I agree with you. But are you basing this success off the money that he was able to accumulate, or are you basing him being successful off or just having ambition?
Off of his social position.
Exactly.
Like I said before, like it's a whole bunch of entities that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? But I look at his determination, his dedication to his craft, and he became the top of his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's successful.
So let me
Steve Jobs, you know, Bill Gates, these guys are successful because they had to, you know what I'm saying, escalate to the top. You understand?
Right. I see what you're saying. I understand. And you know, it's crazy because I agree with that 100%. Like when you see somebody that's working hard at their craft and somebody pushing, you know, to me that is success. It's not so much as what they gain from it, because they may not even gain the popularity.
Right.
But as long as they happy in what they've accomplished, if they worked at it and they've got themselves in position to where they happy with what they accomplished, then to me that's success. Now some may think, well, like for instance, say he only sold 100,000. Some might look at him like, well, he flopped. Well, nah, he ain't flopped. You comparing him to somebody else, but that man worked to put forth for work, and that's what he made. This is what came out of it, man. That's success. You know, stop trying to base his success off of what somebody else got. You know, they made 100 million, or they made because they made $1 million, or because they made 100,000. If I push to make anything and I make 10 grand, you know what I mean? I'm successful because I'm still going forth in my dreams, my aspirations, and I'm working there.
Yeah, you elevating.
But let me say this, but in reality though, we really attracted to like money, power, and different things that, I mean, we may say, man, we appreciate.
We as a people.
We as a people, we may say, man, he worked hard, but you know, it's a lot of underdogs, people that's working behind the scene. They got like a lot of drive,
Yes,
but people ain't measuring they drive. You really measuring that measuring stick. How, you know, is he on that yacht? Is he getting that money? Because there's a lot of people behind the scene that got ambition and work ethic, but you don't acknowledge them.
Right.
You only acknowledge the ones that's in a place that you may want to see yourself at. Because that's really what the success is. You admire where he at. You know what I'm saying? Because do you really want to do everything that he had to do? The sacrifice? You get what I'm saying?
So it's the glorification. That's what we admire, the glorification.
Yeah, the glorification.
The status.
Because could he be the same person without that status?
True. So what I want to, once again, everybody, thank you guys tuning in for season 3, man. We are back in the building. We're talking about a hot topic about success. And actually, I want to bring up to the thinkers and to you guys as well. Be sure you comment and share on everything we're talking about. There was a documentary that came out about a couple weeks ago called Genius with Kanye West, right? You guys check it out?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a couple things that I wanted to point out in there, and we're from Chicago, you know, so a lot of those things we've seen, we kind of can relate to, you know, some of the hoods or the people and things like that, right? What I want to say is, first of all, when you're looking at being successful and doing the things that you need to climb that ladder, no matter what it is, like the grind, you know, sometimes when you believe in yourself, there is no measure of, you know, okay, this don't shut on me, this don't shut on me, this don't shut on me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that episode, especially the first one with his mom and him traveling to New York and things like that, showcased how he didn't want to stop going. Right. You know, he wanted to be successful. He don't want to be just a producer. He just, I want to be a rapper. So do you guys think that sometimes you got to leave where you from, leave the crib, you got to leave where your environment to go be successful?
I feel like, we're in Chicago, right? You're in the belly of the beast, right?
Right.
And this is just me, right? What I feel, right? And I look at all the people who went, to New York and got on from Common to, Kanye to a lot of these guys, or they just moved out there after they got on and say, forget Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Chief Keefs and all that. But I really look at it like Chicago is one of the worst states when it comes down to like gathering behind somebody and pushing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of hate in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And it's so close. It's like family, friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this, man, that's the state. You know what I'm saying? I see why people move and get on like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear it's gonna be a problem, and you get on, it's gonna,
So it's gonna be another problem.
It's gonna be, so
you got to move when you get on.
Yeah.
But
so,
I feel that most definitely. You got more people elsewhere that support their own. You know what I mean? Of course, we support one another here, and we got others. We try to support everybody that's here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we part of that here, like that 2%.
I started to see people starting to do it. You know what I'm saying? The people in different high little places.
Mm-hmm.
You starting to see them. You know what I'm saying? Come together. You know what I'm saying? And do little things, but
that's most of us who still trying to do something,
right?
Because those it's like those that are already in position. It's like they gotta it's like they kick down doors, but they want you to kick down the same doors. Like, wait a minute, if we people, like I'm kicking down doors so that we all can gain interest.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't finna kick this door down and build it back up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And not let you in. You know what I mean? And you have to fight your way. Like it's like people that's coming up. We've got away from the mindset, especially us as a people. Like anybody that come up after me, I want you to be greater than me.
Let me say this though. I think Chicago got all the tools and the ingredients, and this city used to be very popular as far as with entertainment. If you go back to the 50s and in that era, but I think what really keep us held back, where people got to leave to go to different cities, because we segregated. You know what I'm saying? Like we got certain communities that's the Latino, that's the Black. But if you go to California, you go to South, they interact with different ethnic groups. They don't have that certain type of segregated mindset. So it's gonna be easier for them to cross over and make different connections, where we kind of segregate and we kind of stick to our own. So we forced to leave to get away from this mindset.
Yeah.
So when people leave, it ain't that they don't love their city, they trying to get from the mindset that we kind of forced to stay in. So the city is structured that way.
And we don't like sharing the plug. Like people do not like sharing the plug at all.
Don't like sharing
people will go. I'm talking about die with the plug and not give it to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like
we know that to be true.
Well, once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in to Thinking Outside the Box Season 3, man. We're talking about a hot topic here. I want to give a curveball. Be sure you comment everything we're talking about here, Mag, because I have a little curveball, right? So if you're new to the show, new to these, well, I don't know, I'm handsome face. I don't know about that face. If you're new to our faces, right? We have a lot of talent here, right? My man Holy Grind is a very, very, very good artist, right? And he's been doing it for a long time. So, Grind, I want to ask you, man, for the people that's listening, you've been in the music for a while. You love doing what you do. You love performing. You got a lot of albums out. I want to ask you, tell the people success as far as, you want to make it in the music business or whatever. When is it a time for you to say, yo, I'm not successful to the level where I should be. I should stop.
Well, first of all, it's like, me personally, I don't measure my success based on, it's hard. I can't measure my success off of my passion.
Okay.
Like I do what I'm passionate about. I do that. Like I don't stop doing what I'm passionate about doing. That's what I do. And the fact that I'm able to do it and put it out regardless of what I make off of it, you know what I'm saying, regardless of how many flock to it, you know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm passionate about. When I feel like I'm a failure, if that's basically what you're asking me, or where I feel like I feel like I'm a failure at is I got so many other things in life. Like, am I helping people around me in the process of what I'm doing?
Okay.
Am I building my family up proper, or structuring my family proper in the process of what I'm doing? Now, if I'm sacrificing my family and the relationships of those around me that I love for my passion, and my passion have not exceeded to a point where it can benefit those around me, then I have failed at that. If you get what I'm saying.
I get it.
But as long as I'm able to continue to do what I'm passionate about and balance out taking care of my family, continue to build up people around me, and I can keep doing what I'm doing, then I'm successful. And I'm successful in my eyes. Now, I may not be successful as far as somebody else comparing me to somebody else.
Okay.
But I'm still able to do the same thing. It's just like they might got 1 million or 4 million people that follow them or that like them. About them, I might have 10. You know what I mean? But guess what? I'm still able to put it out. I'm still able to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
You know, and the bad thing about it is that's our problem. Is many of us, we base our success off of what somebody else have. And if you continually chasing after what somebody else have, then you will find yourself failing at a lot of things because there's always somebody doing better.
Heavy.
You know.
Okay, that's big. I mean, same thing with you, Moolah. I mean, you are been in fashion for a long time, man.
Right.
Some of the dopest apparel out, man. A lot of people rock your stuff. I actually seen somebody recently wearing some of your gear, you know.
for
So,
sure.
I mean, success. Like, what do you measure it for you? Like, do you have a certain standard? Like, I want to be here, but I'm not here. Do you get tired and like I want to give up?
It's like this, right? That's with me. Like, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and by me loving what I do, I get an income from it, right? So a lot of people got jobs that they don't even like. You know what I'm saying? They get up and go to work, right?
Yep.
I got something that I do that I love, right? And I can make some money off of it. So, you know, and I feed my kids off of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel just like that. Like it's I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
No matter what, huh?
No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Another person might think you're successful, but you probably feel like, oh, I ain't reached the level yet. Well, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people from the outside can really like throw gold when you still win silver. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't there yet. No.
Interesting. So before I go to Scholar, I want to mention something about success and being on the grind and going hard, man. Be sure you like, subscribe, comment on every episode, especially what we're doing for season 3, right? So, you know, I've been doing podcasts for a while, a couple years, you know, doing interviews, traveling the world, things like that, right? We do this show. We've been doing this show for a couple years, season 3, right? So doing a lot of stuff with this. I've got the Now Society podcast over there. I do Bars and Buckets, you know, which is another sports and hip hop podcast we do. Travel the world, do a lot of interviews. And, you know, my son, who is 16, asked me yesterday, he said, do you feel like you're successful? Asking me, do I feel like I'm successful, right? I'm 36 years old. So I think that for me, because I can see my son asking me, am I successful? Makes me feel like I'm successful. You see what I'm saying? He's seeing me, he came to this show, he's seeing me do this, he's seeing me do that, right? He's seeing me as a positive figure.
Yeah.
When I was 16, a lot of guys that I grew up with, I went to high school with, didn't have a father figure. I wish I had my father around where I could ask him, do you feel like you're successful, right? So I think sometimes when we look at the measure of success overall, it doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be what you wear, the car, the crib, you know? Success to a lot of people means going home to my kids, seeing my kids, I'm working, you know? So that's when I ask you guys, you know, what is the measure of success? So I'm gonna go to Scholar.
And I'm gonna kind of piggyback. My aunt, who's deceased, she always used to tell me to go further than the people that came before you. So that's how I measure my success. Is like if they went this far, then I was supposed to go farther. So I didn't have a father figure also, right? So That's why it's important that I am a father. So I have to go further. You get what I'm saying? So then I also got to teach my sons to go further. Right? So I had the same premonition too about success, because I never really measured success or really like pocket watched it. Because see, when you start measuring other people's paper and stuff, then you start coming up with all type of ideas. So I really just try to like move in my own lane. But my oldest son recently just got accepted into Michigan State in its engineering program, right?
Congratulations.
And I ain't, I figured, I really, he do his thing, but I really ain't really dug into it, right? And I said, man, sir, I knew you was gonna get in there. He said, yeah, but I wrote my paper about you. I said, you wrote your paper about me? What you wrote your paper about me? About how far you brought us. You know what I'm saying? Being a teenage parent, you put all this stuff in the story. Like, wow, Joe, you was watching me like that? He said, yeah, Daddy, the letter that I wrote about getting into college was about me and your story. So then at that time I said, damn, so, did I do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take away from his shine, but so I measured my success about whoever, leaders make leaders.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could help somebody and make somebody better, then I consider myself successful.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
I like that, especially the part about him with his son, because I look at the fact that, from where we come from and what we dabbled in, people always told us, it's the same thing, sound cliche, you're going to end up dead or locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good thing is, I ended up locked up, but I ain't end up dead. So the fact that I'm now here and it's got away from, even though they said that's how I'm gonna end up. See, I didn't end up like that.
Yeah.
See, that was just a route I went through,
right.
but I didn't end, that wasn't my ending.
Yeah.
So by me being able to go through what they said I was gonna go through, what they thought was my ending, come from that to where I am now, and not look back, you know what I mean? Like that's success right there.
Yeah, because our story, they write our story.
Yeah. They want to tell you where you gonna go, where you gonna end up at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's important about that, once again, guys, first of all, this is why I hang out with these guys. The thinkers always inspire me to think a little bit more, right? We're gonna switch gears in a second, but if you are not in tune with TOTB, our page on Facebook, TOTB the Dopest, on Instagram, TOTB the Dopest, and our personal pages like we share. After this show, we are going to go live on our personal accounts for something so special. So I highly suggest that you stay tuned with us, all right? So trust me, you don't want to miss this, So once again, before we switch gears, I think it's so important that you guys mention that, because all of you guys are fathers, all of you guys are successful in your own right? Even though I look better than y'all, I mean, it's still, y'all still working towards certain levels of success. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool.
We all got goals.
Let's go.
No,
like
man,
that.
but no.
Man feeling like Billy D over
Yeah,
there.
like that.
No, I really want to touch on that point because, we live in a world where, I'm into the youth or whatever, and it's, you have kids that they look up to dope boys, they look up to not positive role models, so when it comes to success, when I was 16, 17, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what was successful. I seen people on the block getting money, with women. I thought that was success. So it's important that we have positive male role models in our community, right? So we're gonna switch gears for a second. Grind. It is about that time.
Man, it's about that time. Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug, man. First and foremost, man, we want to shout out, man, NDTV, INDETV, online streaming network, man. Of course, y'all checking us out right now, man. Y'all stay in tune. Got some great things coming y'all way, man. Stay in tune with the network as well as keep in tune with the show on the network.
Hottest podcast in the streets.
There it is. Also, Moolah Monster Collections.
For sure.
Turbo, man, tell them where they can find some of the latest and greatest at.
Moolah Monster Collections on Instagram, moolahmonster.com. And you can check us out at Spoil Rotten 2 Apparel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the new one. Got some dope stuff, man. I still gotta holler at you for the wife, man. Man, Reggie, moving forward, let me tell you something, bro. Man, I'm still waiting on my book. Man.
I got it for you.
Man, what's the name? Drop the
Pursuit of Moving Forward. The Pursuit of Moving Forward is available on Amazon and Kindle, man. Go check it out, man. It's a pretty dope story about me. You know, I'm kind of alright. So go
Some
check
dark secrets y'all probably want to know about them.
It's some light skinned stuff.
it out. Light skin.
I'm telling I ain't trying to wait
Shout
on
out
no
to
snippet.
light skin is new by the Nine Society, but yeah, go ahead.
And I ain't waiting on. I'm tired of snippets. I want to go on and read the book,
I got
man.
you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what's to it, man.
So-
You know, and of course, man, Holy Grand, man, y'all check out the latest SRT, Sin, Repent, Travail, man, on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all get in tune, man. Then I'm going to shout out one, man. Listen, if y'all ain't never heard of this guy, man, y'all be in tune with Ace Ron, man. Say that again, Ace Ron. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Latest one is what? Gangster. Latest album, latest song out, burning up the charts, man. Y'all check him out. Get in tune, man. Man, shout out to the plug,
Shout
man.
out to the
Shout out
plug.
Shout out
Like
to the
I
plug.
said, man, y'all gonna want to stay tuned right after the show. We got, trust me, you want to stay tuned. All right. So look, we have a segment that we are bringing into season 3 that's gotten me in a little trouble, but it's cool. All right. It's called "What's in That Bag?" Right? What we do here with "What's in That Bag?" You guys have been sending some letters to the show
Yes, indeed.
about what's going on in your life. I'll read them. The thinkers give their advice. I'll finish off with mine, and hopefully we help out. Most of the time we do. Sometimes we don't. Y'all be sending some crazy stuff, man. And I have to keep reminding myself, guys, these shows are viewed by thousands of people. So it's a lot of people going through a lot of crazy stuff out here, man. So are y'all ready for this one?
Yeah, we here to help.
All right, we here to help. That's what we're really here to do, is we really help, all right? So, let's get it. This edition of What's in That Bag goes, yo, what's good? I'm from the crib, but I have to move from that joint because I couldn't take the winters no more. No cap.
I fell on that
I feel
one.
you on that, man. If you know, you know. Say less. But I saw the plugger for a letter, so let me give you my little demo. I met this chick a couple months ago, and I'm really feeling her. We spent a lot of time together. She got brains, a crazy body, and she funny as hell. That's what's up. Only thing is, she says she's celibate till she finds her husband and gets married. Initially, I brushed it off knowing that a lot of chicks say that, but they ultimately cave in. But fam, she wasn't bluffing. To keep it a buck, I really miss our times, and I like messing with her vibe. So I asked her, you know, around the time when she would like to get married. She says she would like to get married sometime in a year and then plan for the wedding for another year. So in my mind, she's not only saying I gotta wait a year to propose, then I gotta wait another year to get married. Then I thought about it. She got 2 kids by 2 other dudes, so maybe she's trying to switch it up. But a brother got needs, you feel me? So, y'all tell me how y'all feel. What should I do? Better yet, what would y'all do? Would y'all just wait it out with her? Catch a vibe with her, see it through? Or would you keep it a buck with her and tell her celibacy thing ain't for me? Or would you do the most popular thing, which all men do? I'm like, oh man. Cheat on a sneak. Give me your advice, love the show. All right, so
This must be a trick question.
Right.
Or something like that.
we gotta help
right.
him out though.
He
We
don't
gotta
really need no
gotta
help.
give. I don't want to go first. Let's go with
I don't
the
want to go first
moolah.
either.
Can't go with me, huh?
What should he do, man? This is actually a pretty common letter.
This is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
It's really a simple letter.
It's simple to me. I didn't ran into some celibate, want to be celibate until they get in the room, the hotel room.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like first of all, I understand what she's trying to do. That's cool. You know, she probably got a lot of miles on her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. There you go.
Listen, I'm just saying, she might got a lot
We're
of
gonna be getting in that
miles on
room
her.
real
You
soon.
finna
Them
run
be the
away from her,
ones.
though.
No, them be the ones who be celibate.
But you
Right.
finna run them
The
away
ones
from-
they like. I'm throwing my whole card away.
So she had.
So they didn't get used to
okay,
it.
so she had a rough track record.
I feel
And, okay, she
that.
wanna hit a
Why she
hard
gotta
right.
have a lot of miles on her?
I mean, that's what he said.
Okay.
That's what make her able to withstand, because she'd had enough of it. Like it ain't no
Right.
baby
Yeah,
food.
and
So
then-
she didn't save up enough of
Out of that
this for the winter.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's crazy. She just said,
I mean, I don't know.
she just said about No, but I want like how long you been doing this? But second, it's like once you go on a date and we move forward, like how has you determine this when we letting things flow? Like it's a connection that you can't avoid. You know what I'm saying? Like we
what
might be
should he
feeling
do?
each other, and then I get to second or third base, and you cut it off. You won't get a call back. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown.
If you are new to Moolah, this is
I'm
how we.
saying.
Okay, yeah, let's. Okay,
Let me just
Let's-
dive
yeah,
in so he
go
can come
ahead.
in. She got 2-3 kids.
she got 2 kids by 2 different dudes.
He giving
So
them
ain't no
more kids and
sense in her
everything.
joining the church when she got with me. You know what I mean? I wanted the prostitution, just like everybody else said. See, my problem is you get with the last guy, now all of a sudden, we gotta,
And we always talk about that. Like
I told you.
you want to be a freak with the nigga who just come through.
Yeah,
but you want to
with
have
me-
relationships with me and get married.
Right, I gotta take my shoes off at the door.
Just hit me like you know. What I'm
Red,
saying?
she a nice person with a brain, but
wanna
I'm gonna have to leave her.
You gonna leave her?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave her and move on because he got like a 4-year plan ahead of him. You know what I mean? Did the kids get bigger? Now he got to worry about them. No, I'm gone.
Grind, please help me out, man.
So
What-
so
let's-
wait a minute.
let's-
So let me
geez.
get this right. So he say he willing to. He say, man, he like her a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like so he looking for. It's just the time. If I'm not mistaken, it's just the time that she said, right? It sounded like to me though. She was just saying. She said get married and then plan for one another year. So I don't know. Maybe she talking about getting married but not having a big wedding right away. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. People do that. People do that. I'm saying, is that what she's saying? I'm kind of confused because he said she said she want to get married, wait a year.
I think she want to plan for the wedding for a year.
She
want
want
to
to
get engaged and plan a year. for the wedding.
plan a year. And,
So in his mind, he thinking, damn, I gotta wait 2 years to get some.
well, I'm just gonna be honest, man. Like, I think he should
Go ahead and say it.
try if he like her.
Try to wait
If
it
he
out.
feel like she wife material, if that's your age, if you feel like that, I mean, try to wait
would
it
you
out.
would you wait 2 years for a woman for sex?
I'm gonna just tell you, I tried it. Whether I accomplished that or not is a different story. But I'm not gonna say I ain't try to wait a whole year.
Okay.
No, the
You
thing
know,
about
I'm
it,
just saying-
Would you marry someone? Would you marry someone before you hit her?
I don't know. I
That's
never
the
did.
question. But you think you
He
would?
said
I
hypothetically.
would try. If I feel like that's the one, you got to think I'm marrying somebody that I plan on. We got to be friends. Like I got to trust you.
But see,
know what I'm
you
saying?
missing the point. Like when you young and stuff, you could probably do all that stuff. Like y'all can hold hands and have a picnic and stuff. Y'all grown around this motherfucker. She got 2 baby daddies
That's
coming in
right.
from time to time.
Yeah.
You gotta wait. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. And
But
I ain't
you-
getting no younger, so
Right.
like I'm 30-some years old.
Yeah, you got like what 4-5 summers left.
But see, he may feel she worthy of trying to wait for.
He could date with her, but he should still make sure he get his vitamins.
Man, let's keep it
in.
real. Let's keep it
Yeah.
real, bro. Whether you could try, but 9 times out of 10, how it's gonna end up, she gonna break, man.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just gonna be honest. She gonna end up breaking.
Okay.
So the moral of the story, Red.
Or she might trying to close.
Especially if you going for it, like if you like her that much and you feel she worth it, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, he gonna make her an honest woman. Go on and try, man, but it ain't gonna take no year.
So none of y'all are recommending him to cheat.
If he feel like that's the one, what you mean to cheat? You know me. You
I-
know
I
what I
get
say
it.
about cheating.
I
though.
know,
Wait,
I know.
you know what I say?
Yeah,
If you ain't married yet, it ain't cheating.
That's what I'm coming at.
So it ain't cheating.
Okay.
Well, I think we could go a different approach. Okay, she want to be celibate. Fine. Then I don't want to pay nothing. Then let me just be regular. Then until I'm finna take care of nothing.
There's gonna be a lot of
financial.
dates.
You take care of all your
A lot of
financial
hooters.
stuff. We'll just hang out until stuff get on track right there.
you
Because
ruthless.
I'm not finna invest into you the manliness stuff. You know what I mean? And I got to get mine on credit. You know what I mean?
She ain't worth you investing in.
No,
bro.
listen what I'm telling you. Hold on. She got my time. Because that's all I'm getting from her is time. That's all I'm saying.
So
I know she got some miles on her.
See?
Because the celibate, she trying to close the wound. You understand?
Right.
She trying to get that thing back tight.
That's good. Is that a good thing? Is that a good
It's a
thing?
good thing for her. But
What
person
about
who
for him?
waiting, but the person who waiting, once you open up, it's just gonna evolve. Like it's just gonna go back to where it's old.
I don't know
wait
where
a
we're
minute.
at. I don't know what we're doing. I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Tell him to stick it out for the year.
Like, don't do that though.
Brother, let me say this.
Try.
Gee, the womb. That just threw me out. But yeah, okay. So this is a situation that I recommend, especially if you're older. I don't know how old this brother is, right? The older you get, the more you realize that sex is important, but you can have sex with anybody. You see what I'm saying? It's not like a huge determining factor. Now, I will say this. If she is saying and she's firm on, yo, I am not doing nothing until I am married, then you know you. We don't know you. You know if you can stick that out, right? You know if as soon as she say that, oh, you can go hit something on the side without her knowing. So, but the fact that you're writing this tells me that you're not willing to wait 2 years or a year to get, you know what I'm saying?
I'm hitting her. She might be thinking she's something.
He say he willing to wait though, man. He asking the question. He might be.
I wouldn't recommend, brother, that you tell this young lady that you're all in for her, you know, you're gonna wait on her when you have doubts, knowing that you're probably not gonna make it. I'd rather you just, like you mentioned, be honest with her. Say, look, I know this is what you want to do, but I don't feel like this is something that I can be a part of with you for this duration. Now, wait to see her response. She might be like, you know what? That is crazy of me to think that you can wait a year. Okay, well, it may be options, but to just say, yeah, I'm going to wait 2, 3, you know, that's unrealistic.
If you have a high sex drive, you is not waiting no year, no months, no nothing.
And let me say this, Riz, coming into a new relationship, because it sounds like this new.
Right.
She hit him with an ultimatum right during the door. We ain't finna do nothing. That's an ultimatum, right? Y'all ain't even established y'all relationship. You like her physically, and you found out she could read and stuff like that, but you ain't really spent no time with her to find out if you even willing to make these type of sacrifices. You get what I'm saying? Because you really just met this female, right? And she came in telling you what she ain't gonna do. See, what she trying to do is trying to mold the man to move the way she wants to. That's why she started setting down laws right during the door. She had some bad experience with them 2 kids, and she said this new experience, she not going through that. So the next one I come with, I'm finna give them some restrictions. It's the last one. I get the psychology, but the psychology really ain't gonna work because he may play along, follow along, but then there's gonna be some resentment that gonna come in later on when he find out he ain't getting all the return on his investment. So what I'm saying is she gotta let the relationship flow the way it's supposed to. She can have whatever goals she got in mind, but when you come in with them harsh ultimatums, you creating a problem before it even starts.
Quick question before we get ready and sign off and get into our special part of the evening. What's the longest you ever waited for sex?
I don't really have no memory of stuff like that.
Brian, what's the longest you ever waited for sex?
I don't know if mine count.
Yours count.
I don't know if
No, jail don't count. Jail don't count. Jail don't count. That was about force.
See, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, exclude that.
Why though?
That's what I'm saying. Who count?
It's balls in there getting down.
It really.
They ain't gonna mention that.
I don't even want to ask you.
So mine should count. That should count.
Okay.
That should count.
What's the longest that you're willing to wait?
Man,
well, not now, of course. I'm saying
listen,
in the past.
A wife don't. Everybody. I don't want a wife. No, everybody. But when you find somebody you want, I'm willing to try.
Yeah,
she want to wait a year. Yeah. Listen, she want to do right now, and I feel like this the one. This the one I trust sleeping next to. You know what I'm saying? Sharing everything I get with. I'm willing to try.
Y'all some strong brothers.
I'm willing to try.
Okay.
Why we can't be willing to try, man?
Yeah.
You're not willing to try though.
It depends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it depends. Like,
well, there you go.
Well, we listen.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
so why y'all telling him?
Listen, hold
on.
on. It depends, right? So if I have the girl of my dreams,
okay,
you feel me?
He said she got a bang. He said she got a nice body, got brains, she got her own.
Let me tell you what.
She probably finna push him into his purpose.
Let me tell you what's on the other way.
Okay,
the 2 kids, the miles.
But he ain't counting that, man.
I'm counting that.
Why you keep counting the miles?
I count bodies.
So you worried about the miles?
I'm worried about the bodies.
You ain't finna marry her no way. If you worried about the miles.
Listen, but I was gonna hit anyway.
That's all. So you just
I was just gonna hit anyway.
I know.
Because it's the thing about when a woman try to say they're not gonna do something, and for you to turn that into, you know what I'm saying, and and capture that moment, and you feel like, yo, I conquered that. You know what I'm saying? She thought she was gonna be celibate. You know what I'm saying?
But would you still marry her though?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, she was tripping, man.
He wasn't gonna bad.
Hey man,
You know,
I'm gonna pray for you for real.
Yeah, man, you need some prayer, man. That's nothing. That's okay, man. You talking about miles and
You my man.
wombs and all that stuff, man.
All of them gonna have miles, bro.
I know that. But would you buy a car that with 200,000 miles?
I done it before.
I didn't.
What if it's a classic though? You ain't buy no classic.
Hey, I'm putting a whole new engine in that.
Hey, we ain't dogging your girl neither, man.
Oh,
ain't
man,
dogging your
that's
girl,
terrible.
I
Go
say
Red,
try.
tell him what he should do.
I say
Hang
try,
in there.
bro. I say try.
Okay, so look, bro, I'd say you should be honest with her, be upfront with her, and be like, look, baby, goddammit, I don't think I can make it. You know, if this is what you want to do, I can't make it. You too thick. What am I supposed to do? I feel like being honest with her is better than saying I'm gonna try, and then you knowing that you're not gonna make it. You know, I don't recommend a cheating thing because, you know, we have a thing saying that if you're not married, you know, it's not cheating. But I really feel like you should be honest with her, bro. And if you really digging her like that, you know, you never know where to go. All right. So hopefully we helped. I don't know what Moolah was talking about with the mileage. You know, no disrespect to her. But no, for real though, man. Be honest with her, talk to her. Be sure you write us back, let us know what happened. You know, hopefully y'all didn't break up, you know. But, you know, hey, it happens. We did. All right. But look, this is what we're going to do, man. Like I said, we are about to sign off, but first of all, you need to tune in to what we have in store for you guys, right? I'm going to tell you my handle is Reggie Moving Forward on Facebook. So be sure you follow me because as soon as we're off, we're going to go live. We're going on my page. Where can they follow you at on Instagram?
Black_IG.
My man. Brian.
Tune in to Holy Grind on Facebook.
There it is. Moolah.
Shouts out Moolah Monster Collections, Sport Rotten Apparel, Instagram.
On the live.
Where can they find you in your life?
Right after this.
Moolah Monster Collections.
All right.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
So we highly recommend, on behalf of TOTB, first of all, thank y'all for tuning in for season 3. We in season 3, man. It's amazing. We were just talking about success earlier, man. Nobody thought we'd go 3 seasons with this, man.
Yeah.
So the numbers has been great. The support has been great, man.
Hottest podcast in Chicago.
I've got some crazy looks,
Check
but
us out.
you know, it's
Stay
all
tuned.
good. Stay tuned to more. But
And to all y'all who sent in your comments, I know I ain't get to y'all today.
sorry about
We
that.
pushing through, but hey, I hear y'all, and we definitely gonna respond to them as I've been.
ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody cursing me out.
They going in on you, bro.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
cool.
just playing.
Yeah.
All right, so look, we want y'all to be sure to tune in to every single episode. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We're doing big things. We have a lot of great things coming up this year, man, especially this season. But I guarantee y'all, you probably want to follow us right after this goes off because we have the dopest interview on TOTB. All right, with that being said, we are
Thinking outside the box.
Peace out.
See, things have come to head. Time out for scared. You scared. Reroute today and follow us down Courage Lane. They cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefing on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage. Not intoxicating tragic.
Camped out at home for COVID? Join us, Indie TV, where you will see the talk shows, movies, drama, action, and comedy. Be the first and see it first. Sign up now for free at Indie TV.